I started some audio, so everybody should be hearing it.
Yes.
Copy that.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. Yeah. So hello, everybody who's joining us, and then we'll gotta get started right now. I'm just
Time
from my
to get my
notes.
revenge.
Oh yes, the long-awaited revenge. All right.
They just don't show.
This is literally the revenge tour. We're literally flying to another city.
Yeah.
Private airline and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got a couple of high school students following their favorite band around the country, right? Trying to find them, following everywhere they go. All right. All right. So, chapter 14, session 85. 85 already.
Oh,
15
wow.
more sessions,
Good.
and we're going to be at session 800. It's nuts.
That is
Year
wild.
is 752 of the Barovian calendar, 18th day of the 10th moon. It's around 7 a.m. You guys are still at Lake Baratok at Van Richten's Tower. Okay, quick recap from yesterday, last week's game rather. As dawn broke over the desolate landscape of Barovia, the party continued their fierce battle against the relentless werewolves assailing Van Richten's tower. The air was thick with the scent of blood and the primal snarls of the lycanthropes, their eyes gleaming with a feral hunger. Despite the odds, the adventurers fought valiantly, their weapons and spells striking true. Victory seemed within their grasp, even as more werewolves joined the fray, their numbers swelling with each passing moment. But then, a new menace emerged from the shadows. Bella Sunbane, the night hag, materialized with a wicked grin. With a malevolent gleam in her eyes, she cast a fireball that spell that at the booby trap Vistani caravan near the tower. The fireball exploded with a deafening roar, sending flames and debris flying in all directions. Though most of the party managed to evade the initial blast, the subsequent explosion from the caravan was catastrophic. The blast wave knocked everyone off their feet, heroes and werewolves alike, leaving only Sakra, Talia, and a few remaining werewolves standing. Sparrow was hurled into the icy depths of Lake Baratok, her fate uncertain. Bella Sunbane, reveling in her perceived victory and eager for revenge against Sparrow for shattering the Hag Coven, taunted the party with cruel jibes before disappearing into the ether. The party, now battered and bruised, faced another unexpected twist: the unlikely assistance of a mysterious werewolf. This seemingly new ally helped them turn the tide, eliminating the remaining werewolf threat. Cautiously, once the fight was over, the party confronted this enigmatic werewolf, who soon revealed herself to be named Zuleika Toronescu, the mate of Emil Toronescu, the former leader of of Barovia's werewolf den. Zuleika shared her tragic tale with the adventurers. Since the arrival of the malevolent Natalia Vorishkova, the werewolf den had been plunged into chaos. Natalia, with the help of Kirill's treacherous support, had banished Emil and slaughtered his loyal followers. Under Natalia's savage rule, the den abandoned their reverence of Mother Night and turned to the brutal wolf god of Cardiffus. They also began capturing children from Vallaki, forcing them into deadly combat to cull the weak, a horrifying ritual to swell their ranks with the strongest. Zuleika also revealed Talia's ominous plot, an imminent assault on Vallaki, orchestrated with the help of shadowy allies. Desperate in seeking justice, Zuleika implored the party to help rescue her husband, who she believed was imprisoned in Castle Ravenloft. The party, though sympathetic, made no promises about when they could infiltrate Strahd's domain. Instead, they decided to postpone their journey to Kresk and turn their attention towards Bonegrinder. There, they hoped to finally put an end to Morgantha's more malevolent influence once and for all. And now, with a newfound sense of purpose and grim determination, the party prepares for their next move, knowing that the road ahead would be fraught with peril and dark revelations. The dawn.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Did we lose
I
him?
think we lost him again.
Oh no.
Oh,
Nope.
Yep, go
You
ahead.
alive?
you're here.
Hmm? Oh, I left?
You cut off.
Oh, shoot.
The classic mic cutout is what happened.
Oh, did I
Yeah,
cut
it
off
happened.
at any
Yeah.
point during the?
Right when you just got finished recapping that we made no promises to try to rescue her husband,
Right.
and
And then that was it. I cut at that point.
uh, a little bit after that, but that would probably be a good place to pick up again.
Okay. So, so I did mention that the party, though sympathetic, made no promises about when they
Yes.
would infiltrate Strahd's domain. Okay.
Yep.
So then I said that instead, you guys decided to postpone your journey to Kresk, for some of you, anyways, and turn your attention towards Bonegrinder.
Yeah, I
And
think
there
that's
you
kind of
hope
where you.
to. Okay, perfect. Okay. So there you hope to finally put an end to Morgantha's malevolent influence once and for all. And so then I just added some fluff, like with a newfound sense of purpose and grim determination, you prepare yourself for your next move, knowing that the road ahead will be fraught with peril and dark revelations, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'll spare you the fluff. So yeah, any questions about last session, particularly about what Zuleika um, talked about? Is there any questions about that or things you don't remember?
She covered it
Can
pretty fully.
can we shorten her name to Zoo?
Yes, we can call her Zoo if you want. Yes,
Because she's an animal.
Oh my
sure,
god.
Shut the
sure.
fuck up.
I know, right?
Werewolves of people. Werewolves of people. Uh, okay, yeah. So yeah, Zoo. Everybody remembers Zoo. I hope.
Yes.
Right.
The
Okay,
love of my
perfect.
life.
Oh, the love of your yes, yes. I opted to I opted not to put that portion in the recap, but
Mhm.
the thought did cross my mind. Yes, I was gonna put something to the effect like Ostor was enamored with Zuleika. But yeah, I stopped short. Okay, but yeah, so the power struggle, the werewolf politics within the den right now, that makes sense? It's clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. I think that was the fact that she kind of confirmed that Natalia, the current werewolf leader, seems to be in cahoots with not necessarily with Straw directly, but seems to be trying to assist Straw at the very least to find Van Richten. Um,
Yeah.
she confirmed that Natalia, is currently. She corroborated some of the information that the werewolves kind of shared during the battle, right? That they are planning something in Valaki shortly. She didn't have much detail because she couldn't really pry too much without exposing herself. But she does know that from the some of the whispers inside the den that something's happening soon in Valaki, and that it's not just the werewolves; they are going to be involved in this with unknown players, if you will. Okay. So yeah, you guys
And
don't know when that will be.
Van Richten was going back to Palaki, right?
Yes, he's
In
planning to go to Vallaki.
disguise.
He
Yeah.
yes, and to avoid, because now it's obvious given the recent attack by demons that seem to have been summoned by Strahd. It's obvious that Strahd knows that you guys were with Van Richten. He actually used
Yeah.
you to find Van Richten. So there's somehow Strahd or someone close to him, anyways, is um, spying on you, whether that
Yeah.
be physically or through other means. They seem to have a very good um, understanding of your short-term goals, right?
Whoop.
So that would make sense given the fact that you guys witnessed no resistance right on your way here, and actually you
Mhm.
notice creatures that you would have expected would have confronted you. They actually shied away. That includes creatures that would normally want to defend their territory, including wolves and even giant spiders. They just ignored you, which is strange. So now that makes sense because Strahd wanted you to, or whoever was somehow someone wanted you to reach your destination, thinking that they would find whatever it is they're looking for. In this case, obviously, Rudolph and Ricken. So now, because of all that, Rudolph chose the made the decision to not travel with you directly and to really limit future interactions between the two of you. If there ever needs to be further meetings or discussions, he says he's going to be the one to initiate it. He'll remain hidden in Valaki until then. Um, so it's not that you'll never see him again. It's just right in order to protect himself and to protect the mission that you guys are going to be have agreed upon. He's going to try to lay low for a bit in Valaki. Okay. So we're going to start off. You guys are still currently at Lake Baratok, and you guys, I think I understand correctly. The plan is you guys wanted to fly or travel
Correct.
Oh, right.
towards
Astor.
We're riding
So
Asthar.
I will cast polymorph into a Quetzalcoatl, and
Quetzalcoatl. Okay, cool.
yeah,
Whoa.
and it has a fly speed of 80. So I would use
Mm-hmm.
in conjunction with dash to have a fly speed of 160 feet per round. We're hoping that can get us to bone grinder pretty quickly.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I had to do. Oh shoot, I forgot to do that. I forgot to do my homework, Steve. Okay, one sec. I had to check. Um,
How fast we
I
get
think
there?
this is. Yeah, I was supposed to do that, and I even had a note here, and I just ignored it all week. Sorry. Bad
It's
DM.
okay.
Bad DM. But continue a second. I just want to see chapter two, Lands of Barovia. Traveling. There we go. So I should have a note about travel here. Specify the pace at which you guys, because speed right now is not telling me anything. I need to kind of figure out how many hexes on the map that is. That should be too complicated if I can just find that part of my notes. Where is it?
Where is bone grinder? What is it by?
Bone Grinder is to the south of Valaki. Otherwise, there's not much in the vicinity of it. It's really out of, it's really like the first destination in a long while if you're walking towards Valaki from Barovia. There's not much uh, in between the two. Um, so, god damn it. Oh, there we go. Is that it? No, it's not it. Okay, it's not in these notes. That's strange. Try.
Oh yeah, it's not too far from Vlocky.
No, it's not too far from Valaki. No, indeed. Uh, yeah, Belinsky's toys. Come on. The village of Barovia, traveling. Oh, come on. Rock village of Barovia. Do I have it here? No, that's strange. It's not here. Then I don't know where it is. It's got to be here. Hmm. Oh, there it is. Why can't I see it on my notes then? It is there. Okay, that's weird. Okay. So normal pace is heavens 5 hexes. So travel of 1.5 hours. And normal pace, I do 5e tools and go to adventuring. It's going to tell me uh, travel. Travel pace, quick reference, perfect. See this table right here. Travel pace. Normal pace, 300 feet, 3 miles per hour, 24 miles per day, 300 feet per minute. So that's normal pace. So normal pace is a speed of 30 feet. What's your speed, you say?
180
180.
with dash.
Sweet.
You're muted, babe. I think.
That was
It's
80.
Oh,
it's 80 with 160
Oh, just kidding.
as dash.
yeah.
160.
Just so
80
you know,
normal,
if you
160 dash.
yeah,
My
okay.
bad.
Thing is, you can dash. The problem if you dash, which constitutes a fast pace of travel, right? It's like the equivalent of you running or pushing your mount to instead of yeah, going for to running to sprint. It's fine. The problem is it's called a force march, and
Oh,
there's a
yes.
risk of exhaustion if you
Fatigue.
do it for a long. Yes, exactly. And second of all, you also have disadvantage on your perception or -5 on your passive wisdom perception checks, right? Because you're not paying attention as much as if you're going at a normal pace.
Got it.
Then go on a
And of
normal pace.
course, you can't stealth also, right? The only way you can stealth is you go at a slow pace. It's the only way you can stealth, right? You take more time, but you get there by moving from cover to cover, things like that, avoiding to make too much noise. So that's the complete opposite. So normal, you can't do stealth either, but you won't have penalties to perception. And that would be basically, yeah, 30 feet of movement is the base. So if you're going at 30 feet and your normal movement speed is 80, that means we double that plus another 20. So, okay. So that means you guys would be doing 800 feet per minute, and that's 8 miles per hour.
It's a lot of math.
And yeah, it's 8 miles per hour. That's what I need. So I got it here.
And I think you said 5 blocks
Okay, so
per hour and a half.
yeah, so it's 3.5, it's 3.75 miles for 5 hexes for 1.5 hours. So if you guys are going to be doing, I said 8 miles.
Per hour, yes.
Yeah.
So 8 miles, I guess. So twice that, it's 6. So I'm going to say it's going to be 12.5, roughly around thereabouts, hexes. So I can't do half hexes. So I'm going to say it's going to be like everything in D&D rounded down. So 12 hexes in 1.5 hours. Make sense?
Yes, and it's like what, 7 in the morning or something?
Yeah, it's 7 in the morning, yeah. So we're
Okay.
going to agree on
So it'll take us
12
1.5
hexes.
hours to get there.
So my concentration lasts us for an hour. So Paul, if we
12, well, okay, so it lasts for an hour.
yeah.
Okay, so you can only do 8 miles. Okay, that changes things a
Yeah.
bit. Well, that's still give you a good head start. Okay. Um,
There's so much math happening.
Right?
no,
This
it's because
music
I
is weirding me out.
It's giving me Final Fantasy vibes for some reason.
It just sounded like a guy was in my ear going like, "Mom, mom, 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 mom."
Oh, come on. These notes are weird. Okay.
I wonder where my. There's one
Oh, here we
baby.
go. 5 hexes is yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do. You're gonna do 8 miles, so you guys are gonna be able to do 12 hexes, and then after that you lose your concentration, and then we're back to the regular pace of 5 hexes for 1.5 hour. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So you guys are leaving right now. Van Richten will leave at the same time as you do, but you guys will obviously be flying. He's gonna be walking, and he's um, using magic to conceal his movement, pass without trace, and invisibility potions if possible. Not all the time, but yeah. So he's on foot. So you guys are gonna get a really big head start on him. I don't think you guys were planning on walking with him or no following him. So 8. Yeah, 12 hexes. Here goes. One. Okay, so my question is, you guys just cross the forest? You guys can do that since you're flying. So I'm going to try to make this as quickly as possible.
I
1,
assume we
2,
just take the
3,
straightest
4,
path
5,
there, yeah.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, so you guys basically reach Valaki, and then your spell would end. Okay. I imagine you want to be on the road when your spell ends, not in the forest, not in the in the Svalich woods, right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12. This is 12 hexes. It brings you to Valaki. That's 1.5 hours, so it's 8:30. So now guys have to walk the rest. Okay. So you cast a spell from the Gartok, and you transform into what again?
Quetzalcoatl.
Oh my god. Okay.
So wait, if we're landing in Valaki, are we gonna scare the shit out of some people?
Yes.
I'm sure we're landing outside of Locky.
I
I mean, for a huge creature, I'm sure they're gonna see us a mile away.
we didn't specify where we were.
Okay. So Ostor, you channel arcane power, and chanting an ancient incantation, and the air around you starts crackling with magical energy, and in a burst of light, your body just expands, elongates, scales, iridescent green and gold form along your skin, and then massive feathered wings sprout from your back. Your face elongates into this majestic serpentine visage, and once the transformation is complete, you let out a mighty roar, your powerful new form soaring into the air with your allies with grace and authority. Now, here's the thing though, a Quetzalcoatl I know is medium sized, correct? It's not large. Um, I think. Quiza
It's huge.
Quiza. Oh, is it?
According.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
it's not. What? Really? It's a huge creature? Okay. Well, that if it
Huge
is,
beast. It's a
that's
dinosaur.
Isn't it the uh
oh no, I have
South American?
qualt. Quiza. I had a qualt in my mind. Sorry, that okay.
Oh.
Quetzalcoatl.
But
The
where's Quetzalcoatl in the monster manual? It's nowhere to be seen. Quetzal.
Uh,
Quetzalcoatl? How do you spell Quetzalcoatl?
hold on.
Oh, Quetzalcoatlus? Beast dinosaur?
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not what I thought. Okay, my description was way off. Oh my god, in my mind you were a qualt. A quaddle. You know what a quaddle is? It's like those. That's celestial snake, angelic snake type
Ooh.
creature.
Oh
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, not that.
Yeah,
I was
okay, my
thinking
bad.
this.
Okay, you turn into a dinosaur. Yeah, yeah, dinosaur. More like, okay, my
The
bad.
serpent god of the Aztecs.
I like
Yeah.
hope I was.
Yes.
That's what I imagined we were going for when I heard Quetzalcoatl.
Right?
It's not Quetzalcoatl.
Well,
Yeah.
Cutlass.
Oh,
yes.
Quetzalcoatless.
Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, it's a
Cutlass.
Quetzalcoatlus. Yeah, cutlass or whatever. Okay, yes, a dinosaur. It's like
Looks like a pterodactyl.
a
Yeah,
pterodactyl, exactly.
basically.
Yeah.
dinosaur
Okay, good. Okay.
pelican. I prefer. Or
Dinosaur pelican.
prehistoric pelican.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, this makes sense. Okay, yes, it is huge, so you can accommodate the whole party. That's good. Okay, fine. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, so you soar to the air, and as you fly, you pierce through the mist, and barely able to get bearings around you, but um, with your keen eyesight, you're able to get your bearings eventually. I'm just gonna have you actually roll a. Anybody actually could roll this to help guide Osdor, but anybody can roll a wisdom survival check. I want to see how long it
I'll
guys
do it.
takes you to get
Oh,
there. Everybody
I'll
can
do one.
actually. Everybody can pitch in, but you
Survival?
can't do. You can't.
Everybody, survival.
Yes, yes, you can guide Osdor if the need be.
I sure can.
Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
for someone
I'm somewhat helpful, I guess.
for a drunk bird, you have a really good sense of direction.
Yes.
And Sakura's just inspiring fear into the bird so it stays on its path.
By the way, Paul, since we're flying over Valaki, do I happen to come into range of my owl?
Oh, yes, you do. You would be within the 1 mile of your owl, so you feel a link, a connection to your owl as you approach Valaki.
And I'm gonna like with the psychic link, I'll just tell him if your job is done, we're heading to the bone grinder mill. Follow us.
Okay, go
Also,
figure.
Ezio turns to Talia as they're riding, and he goes, "So he's a bird too. Are you a bird?"
You want me to be a bird?
Sure, why not?
Whole party's a bird. Okay, so okay, so we pass over Valaki. Yeah, your owl probably doesn't have the speed that Ostor's has, so it will take a bit of time to get there. Um, unless you wait for it. But you guys basically
No,
pass over Valaki, and
he'll arrive
then
when he gets there.
oh no, actually no, he's gonna catch up because this is where Ostor's spell stops. So Ostor, as you feel the magic, your concentration on the spell waning, you go for a soft landing, and just as you'll land and disembark from the creature's back, Ostor relinquishes control over the transformation and turns back into his regular self. And yeah. Anything else? You guys keep on walking, or you stop at Valaki? What do you guys do?
We're just heading to bone grinder.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Okay. All right. So, what's the formation actually?
Pushes the dragon in front.
Yeah, I'll be in front.
Okay. Let's see. Here, I'll put this. Change the audio for very quickly. Okay, so soccer in
I hear
front.
a kitty.
Anybody
Yeah, that's
who's in the back?
Kitty cat.
Who's in the back? Anybody in the back?
I'll just be behind Sakura.
Okay.
I like
That's
to
good.
be in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are.
I'll
Okay,
be in
so
the
you're kind
back.
of scouting ahead a bit. Okay, perfect.
It's my realm.
It's your. Okay, so as you all drug along the Svalich road, your footsteps echo in eerie stillness of the landscape. Um, the dense, foreboding Svalich woods flanks you on either side, and their twisted branches continue to reach out like skeletal hands towards you. A thick mist clungs to the ground, obscuring your path, lending an ethereal, ghostly quality to your trek. And every now and then, the haunting call of a distant raven pierces the silence, but otherwise, the woods remain unnervingly quiet at the moment, as if holding its breath in anticipation of some unforeseen horror just around the corner.
reassuring.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 squares now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys are right here. So it's been 3 hours now since you guys have left Lake Baratok, and you guys are right here.
We're
In the
not
Um,
on
wind.
the
We're
map.
not.
we're not.
We are not
Yeah,
on the
we're not
map.
on the map.
Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Here, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, you guys should be on the map now. I'm actually
Okay.
gonna pull your attention
Yep.
to where you're at now. There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
Mm.
All this time I was counting hexes. You guys didn't see anything. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, you guys have basically made the whole trek from point V, which is right here, right? Big Baratok. That's the tower right here, and you guys have made it all the way here. And in terms of perspective, just to remind you, Barovia, the village of Barovia, is right down here. So, yes, quite a ways away. Okay, so, and your destination is, I think you guys should be able to see it. Your destination is somewhere here.
Oh yeah.
Okay? You guys just have to circle around the forest. Unless you guys want to, you could just, cross through the forest maybe, but it's up to you. You guys want to continue on the road, or you want to cut through the forest?
I think we could cut through the forest.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Honestly, I'm down for cutting through forest.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yes,
We're
we're
not in
flying, right?
front.
Yes.
We're not flying. We're walking.
Oh, we're
You're
So you
not.
guys,
Let's do it
we're
anyway. I'm flying.
we're on the ground now.
I'm still flying. Y'all land and
oh,
I'm like, nope, I'm staying up here.
I have to roll a dice. 1 second. A few dice actually. Okay. Slash
I think the
R
people that want to cut through the forest should be in the front.
T.
Also, just to clarify, the owl is with us now. Or
Yes,
no?
it will be.
Okay.
What? No, it will be. It will be. Yes, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Because you guys are walking. Okay, and yeah, that's just. I'll do another one. Actually, this one's the important one.
Oh
Slash
boy.
general 1 to 20. Ooh, a 1. So definitely nothing. Okay. All right. So you guys pierce through the forest. It's gonna be less. You guys piercing through the forest is gonna be slower. Difficult terrain all the way through. So basically, you guys instead of doing what is it? 5 hexes. Now you're gonna be doing 2.
Correct.
So 1, 2. Okay, so you guys appear here. One sec. It's not click, not it's not snapping to the grid correctly. Let me plug this. There we go. Okay. Um, so check something real quick.
That's not a good sign.
Hmm.
Him checking. Like we have an encounter.
Possibly. Possibly.
There's a dog in the distance. Or a wolf. Is that a wolf?
I don't know.
Oh no.
I don't even know if Paul's here or not. It's hard to
Neither do
know.
I.
He's very quiet.
Is Paul here?
It's too quiet.
What do you think number 4 is telling the other imps back in hell?
Stay away from this man.
Another
Stay away
power
from-
outage.
Oh no. It's an alien invasion.
I'm
He's
telling
back,
you.
just waiting to reconnect.
Oh, jeez.
Silly power. Here we all are getting nerves and shit. He's just losing power.
Yeah, we're like, oh no, what is he doing? What is
It was
he
perfect
plotting?
timing too, because he was like, "Let me just check something."
Let me
Complete
just check
silence.
something. 1 hour later.
Oh.
Y'all see the trailer for the new Zelda?
Nope.
I
I don't even
did not
remember it. I skimmed through
see
the
it, but I did see
Nintendo
like what it
Direct.
looks like, and it looks interesting.
I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Woohoo!
Welcome back.
We're like, you're like, hold
It's
on,
so
let me
weird.
check something, and then you disappear, and we're like, oh no, what is he checking?
Sorry. Yeah. I don't know why this is happening. Never usually happens. Should be back online in a second. Everything's reloading again. Um, oh, okay. I've relaunched the audio. I'm not sure if the audio now works. I think it should.
I hear nothing.
You guys don't hear anything?
As of
Okay.
right now, no.
Just wait. Okay, just wait for it. I'll replay it. Hello. I'll stop it and relaunch it. Let's try it now. I'll have to relaunch the player and relaunch it, so that works. Okay, I'm connected to my device now. Let's give this a shot.
Well, yeah, work.
Hey, Pez,
Yeah?
do you want a drinky drink?
Yeah, will you bring me one of the C4s? I think there should be one in the fridge.
School's in chat, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
hey,
hey,
school.
school.
High school.
You're
High
about
school.
to die, maybe.
Well, hopefully
We'll be
not.
So dramatic.
fine.
So
A
dramatic.
random encounter in a very short part of the forest.
Yeah. Somebody wanted to cut through the forest.
Yeah, Sparrow.
Oh,
I can
Sparrow can fly.
fly. It's
You're the one that
fine.
suggested it.
Yeah. I'll just meet you on the other side.
Gracias.
Yeah, okay, it's reloading. I relaunched everything for Sirenscape. It should work as soon as it finishes.
Surprise me. Yeah, new one, yeah. Oh, sorry, I was talking to Steven.
She yelled at me.
There you
I
go.
did
I got audio now, so you guys
Did you
should hear
deserve it?
something.
She went, no, no, no. I don't know what that meant.
We hear it. I hear it at least.
Perfect.
I
Yeah,
hear.
Buzz, buzz, buzz.
well, it should be more than just insects. But why is my roll 20 so not loading?
Oh, I hear a
Oh
crow too.
god.
Speaking of insects, you know what I didn't need from Elden Ring? Fucking flying scorpions.
What?
Jesus Christ. We have flying termites down here, and I don't like it one bit.
We didn't need
Florida's
flying scorpions.
Okay, I'm
Flying
back on roll
You're
20
muted,
too.
babe.
Where am
What
I?
in the?
Where's my? There we go. Okay, so where was I? Oh yes, okay. So cutting through the dense underbrush of the Svalich woods, you guys stumble upon a hidden wolf den nested among the
Oh my
roots
god.
of an
Oh,
ancient tree.
I'm
No.
glad I took the shortcut.
The the earthly scent of the wild mingled with the musty air of the den hits your nostrils as you approach.
I-
There, you notice a fierce female wolf standing protectively at the entrance, her fur bristling and eyes blazing with a maternal fury. She growls low and menacingly, a clear warning to stay away from what you can perceive behind her in the shadow, her young, who whimper and huddle behind her. The den seems eerily quiet, which you guys can all roll a what? No, you guys don't have to roll. Anybody who has a wisdom perception check, I'll have to reload my notes. God damn it! Sticky notes. I roll your checks, your passives. Oh, now you want an update. Okay, so anybody who has a 15 or more wisdom perception check can also infer that she's seen the fact that there's just her outside and her young are sheltered inside the entrance of the den. It would seem that like the pack leader and most of the males are not here, so they could likely be out hunting, and so it just leaves this lone female
Oh
guardian
no.
fending off any potential intruders.
Can we, like,
Just walk around.
yeah, can we, like, very cautiously walk around them?
Let's mark the map though.
Just
Take note
walk
of the day.
Yep, I can do that. I'll put this. Oh, one sec. It was right here.
So she
I'll put this on
actually
the map
uses the
there.
words
There you
"stay
go.
away," or just growls.
It's a
No,
normal.
it's a wolf. It's a normal wolf.
Oh, it's a
yeah, so
wolf.
it's just growling. Yes,
Okay.
it's just a wolf. Yeah.
You thought it was werewolves?
Yes.
Always assume werewolves.
I mean, it could be a werewolf. Werewolves can turn into wolves, but right now it just seems like a wolf.
How
I
big
just
does the
vote we
den look?
Just walk around.
The den doesn't look terribly huge. I'd say.
So it's a
I mean,
small wolf
well,
den.
you can't see. well, you don't know. The entrance is small, but I mean, whatever's behind within the entrance, you can't say.
Right.
But right now, you notice about 3 to 4 cubs right there behind. So behind the female, the mother. So that's maybe it is small. You don't know. You really can't say.
Mm.
But she is eyeing you intensely, and she seems to be ready to pounce at any sign of aggression or any wrong move on your part. So you guys want to just carefully go
Correct.
around her?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll throw her a piece of jerky too.
Yeah, can I? I was gonna do
I
the same. I wasn't gonna throw it
I
at her.
don't trust throwing anything at the wall.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
not
I'm just.
not at her, like in front of her. Like
I'm gonna just
maybe a
set
foot
it
away.
down. I'm just gonna set it down and walk away.
I'm flying, so I can't pass it, so I'm just gonna toss.
Okay.
Like a peace offering.
Why don't you guys roll me a? So you guys reach out for some food in your pack, and you just basically shove it in her direction, not on her, at her, but close to her.
Correct.
Why don't you all roll me a persuasion check? But those of you who have used food, um, actually no, don't
Advantage?
roll with advantage. No, you don't roll with advantage. I'll just reduce the DC from being, um, yeah, from being what you
Persuaded.
call it. No, being I forget what the term is, but
Bribed?
the highest level. No, ready for battle to kind of like cautious. So
Oh.
so yeah,
My
so the wolf
persuasion
is
not
now
great.
down to cautious. So the DC is lower basically. So why don't you get both? Is it Ostor and well, if Ostor and Sparrow doing this, I guess I could give you advantage too. So it's just one of you rolls.
You
Um,
have higher charisma. You can do it.
Sure. What am I rolling?
persuasion.
With advantage.
Yeah, or alternatively, you could roll animal handling here. Could also work.
I got that.
I have a
But
3 in persuasion.
I got a 6 in animal handling.
Oh fuck. Okay,
give
you
it to the
roll.
animal handler.
Hey.
Hey.
And wow. Okay.
I'm
Too bad
friend.
it was a human. We needed persuasion.
Bonus
It's
practice
not
with
an X file.
Rufus.
Right?
Okay, so sorry, like I said, you both of you throw a bit of food in your direction, right? But as you notice, the wolf initially growling louder and even stepping slightly forward in a menacing stance. Sparrow, you both you and Ostor kind of, as you see the wolf react badly, you both exchange quick glances. Um, so and then Sparrow, you put your hands out so that the wolf can definitely see that uh, you're not hiding anything, don't have your hands hidden anywhere, and
I got a puppy
you
of my own.
you talk to her. You try to act, move. You slow your pace, and you try to delicately move away from her, not getting closer. And everybody follows your lead. And then the wolf kind of her growl kind of starts to soften a bit, and she begins to sniff your offerings, wary,
Oh.
but definitely seems tempted, and that actually gets a couple of the cubs peeking out from the shadows behind her.
Cute.
And then you also notice that Rufus is kind of reacting calmly to that. He was a little nervous at first, but now seeing as the wolf is calming down, um, Rufus's temperament also calms down. And so, Sparrow, you continue to move with grace and relative calm. Your wings are barely rustling the leaves of the trees around you. And speaking in a soothing tone, you extend another piece of your food to her. And the mother wolf, sensing no immediate threat, cautiously accepts the offering. And her cubs, peeking out curiously from behind her, approach the food as well. And then, maintaining your calm demeanor and everybody else following suit, you guys succeed in basically circumventing the mother and her cubs and ensure that peace remains within the forest.
We'll see you
Well
later.
done. Everybody gains 150 XP for defeating the wolf, basically, without expending any resources. Well, you expended a bit of food, but so if you have rations, I mean, I would remove each of you remove a ration from your gear, but 1 day's worth, I suppose. But
Sure.
I mean,
It was worth
it was
it.
a cheap. It was a cheap 150 XP.
Yep.
So everybody has 150. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, 150.
150, 150. Yeah, 150. And make sure to add it to
Cool.
Ezio's sheet. Yeah, cool. Perfect.
150.
Okay, good job, guys. Okay.
Hey, we can be nice.
Okay.
Animals handled.
Okay, just have to check if I have that map. If I was smart, I have that map somewhere.
Ezio's low on HP, so I'm going to heal him up with 2 hit
Okay.
dice.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you did any.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 1 second.
Oh, fuck.
How much HP does he have?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Well, he's not getting a lot from those.
From a D10. Goodness.
Yikes.
What the hell? I hate rolling for other characters.
Just wanted to see if I have that map. Would have been good to have it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, please.
Poor guy.
I do have them. Cool. I do have this map.
For
Oh,
the
boy.
den?
Did I? No, not the den. Did I set it up?
I'm scared.
Oh,
I'm scared.
Oh, for the windmill or the bone grinder?
yes. Yeah, but no, something else. I'm using this as a good opportunity to change something. 1 second. Just want to see.
He's
Drop
taking
down.
creative liberties.
Should we be worried?
We should be
Yes.
very
Always.
worried. Even more so now with the creative liberties.
Oh, and I think I have the notes for this too. This would be awesome.
No. Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no. You sadistic.
do I have the notes for this? Oh, please do. Oh my god. Yes, I did.
Oh,
No.
there's a literal
Good,
full
good.
moon out.
Because you guys missed this last time you came to the bone grinder, so I'm gonna use it now.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna do more.
Is this the backside that we didn't go through?
Oh no.
Okay.
There's
do
an
we
annex
This is
to
cool.
it.
Okay.
Children? Is this where they keep the children?
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
change the audio because you guys basically. I have to go back to the map real quick though. Yeah, another. Yeah, I think I don't have to roll for another encounter. You guys technically did have an encounter, but you guys kind of circumvented the battle.
Yeah, I don't want to kill
Yeah, it's
puppies.
No, not
Remy
puppies.
girl.
Or actually, you know what? If we killed the mom and then took the puppies with us, they would be our pets.
No,
please,
we
no
won't
more.
And
let
then Greg would
orphans.
actually be an alive Greg.
I'm gonna start killing things if
That's
you
a bit
No.
add
harsh.
more. I don't want to kill
We
puppies, but if
found
you have to,
the
let me
line.
go. I've killed children in this game. You've seen me do it, so I can kill
That's
puppies,
true.
no problem. Okay. All right.
He's like, don't fuck with me. I'll kill whatever I
No.
want.
Enough. No more NPCs, please. You can't just adopt everything that's cute that you cross paths with. It's not how this game works.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Make
Yes.
Barovia great again.
Yes. Bring happiness to Barovia. We love everything and everyone we encounter. Uh, no. No. Okay, so approaching windmill, outside the windmill. Yeah, I'm gonna play this audio. I like the windmill audio because I put so much effort in. I remember spending a week on the whole audio for the windmill.
Oh
I'm
wow.
gonna play it. I'm gonna play it, damn it.
Yes.
Now we're back.
We are so
Okay.
back.
Oh, that's right. I remember this town.
Okay. You guys should be hearing the sound of the windmill from afar. It's not there yet, but you should hear it. As you get closer, it's gonna get stronger, but yeah. Okay, so okay, so you continue your trek through the dense, shouty forest of the Svalage woods. Um, the canopy above filtering what little sunlight breaks through the ever-present mist. The path in the forest twists and turns, roots and rocks are in the way, but you easily step over them. And as you go through the treacherous terrain, you emerge from the trees, and before you, a structure looms ahead, a familiar, dilapidated windmill. Again, its once grand sails now hanging tattered and still. And I'm going to emphasize this: the windmill is currently still. The the it's not turning right now.
Oh.
Okay, the sails are not moving yet. The bonegrinder windmill stands as a haunting monument of decay and despair. And it basically describes Barovia in itself. Its stone walls are, you remember them being cracked, covered in creepy ivy, the wood of the sails rotted and brittle. The windows are dark and caked with dust. You can't even pierce through them. And the air you sense as you approach it, it's thick with a sense of foreboding. The ground is littered with bones and broken dolls, as if telling an old sinister story from long ago. You have some of these weird wind chimes that are hanging from the branches of the trees. And then the chill wind rustles through the broken blades, carrying with it a faint whisper of the past, the eerie silence that was only broken by an occasional creak of the windmill's decrepit structure, the wood groaning as if it wants to go to sleep after decades of torment, but just can't. And as the structure seems to groan with pain, you guys can feel definitely sense of unease as you continue to approach it, as if it's beckoning you to get closer, but at the same time warning you of what lies inside. Okay, so now with the windmill in sight, I guess I still have a picture of the windmill. Your player handouts, you go to location handouts. I think I got the bone grinder somewhere in there. The old mill. Yeah, there's one. Show players. Yeah, this one works.
Hmm.
So, what is it that you guys knew with this insight?
Are there
Bastard.
windows on the windmill?
Are there what? Sorry.
Are there windows?
There are windows, yes, although you can't pierce through them and they're quite far away. But yes, there are windows. You remember there are windows on the second floor.
Oh yeah, I took a kid out that way.
Mm-hmm. You did.
I'm gonna have my owl Venric go by the windows and look inside, see if anyone's there.
I'm gonna
Oh,
land
Venric.
by Osthor. Well, not
Okay.
land. I'll be like still hovering over, but
Mhm.
hover.
Okay. I'm gonna move you guys to another map now. The one I was looking for and I have, because I'm so happy to have it.
I'm
Let's go
scared
down
that you're
here.
happy.
I thought it was a bad thing that I'm happy.
Usually it is. Your happiness scares me.
When it comes to D&D, usually.
No.
It
Okay, I think
usually
it
means you can
works.
execute some messed up plans. Other than that.
Okay. So I'm going to put you guys here. You'll be able to move your characters around in the formation you want, but I'm just going to put you in the top top left corner of the map. Just have to pull your characters real quick. And actually, I'm going to change the audio to just outside the window because you guys are pretty close to it now.
Osthor.
Yeah.
Players.
I think this is the time that I will allow you to use fire. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Yes, let's
What is this?
play with fire. I am sure it's going to draw out them hags
Okay.
from
So you
wherever they're
move
coming.
you guys see the new map?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you're up here and you can basically place your characters wherever you want. Did I do the audio for this?
Sounds
I did do
yes.
the audio for this. Oh my god. So I'm using it. Okay, let's do it.
He's so
Whatever.
happy. I'm so scared.
Well,
It's a different map too. Most
Yeah.
yes, it is
interesting.
different map. So basically, the windmill in comparison to this is to the east of this map. You can see it. This is a bit
Ah.
lower. So right now the on top of on top like this is much lower than the level of the windmill. The windmill now stands on top of this huge hill. There's
Over
a
here.
small beaten path. Yeah, there's a small beaten path there that leads upwards up a hill towards the windmill. But you definitely can see it. It's right there. You can actually hear the. Oh well. Okay, let's scratch that. Let's say that it is active. The windmill. That would explain the sound of what you're hearing. It's actually the windmill turning. So yeah. So I'll describe what you guys see here more specifically. Okay, so at the edge of the Svalich Woods stands a ring of 8 squat megaliths, ancient, moss-covered stones that stand in silent contemplation.
Mm.
Each megalith bears a carving of a different animal, as well as a small cavity that appears to be filled with tiny, whitish yellow rocks. A large, flat, round stone lies between the megaliths, its face carved with the visage of a woman wielding a spear in battle against an enormous wolf. A small 2-foot hole at the center of the stone has been carved away, leaving a patch of bare earth. Several ravens circle overhead above the ring, and one pecks at a small object discarded atop the central stone. I think I have a picture of the megaliths for you guys, because I had that ready as well.
Now I'm tempted to get whatever it's pecking at.
Handouts, location handouts, megaliths. Yes. Okay. Edit in your journals. All players. And I'm going to show you. You guys should see the megaliths.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's in your location handouts if you want to go back to it. Fuck is that? Okay. Get away from me. Okay. Okay, so
So we got some kind of ritual going on here.
The crows are doing the ritual.
so what do you guys do?
Can I see what the crow is pecking at?
Yeah.
What is it?
Why don't you do roll me a active perception check?
Okay. Active perception, normal.
How much did you roll?
13.
13. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So as you approach, so I guess you approach the center of the megalith because the pecking is happening like here on this central stone. So
Okay.
why don't you get closer there? Why don't you get closer? You can still be flying, but I would say
How
get closer to this
close can
panel.
I get before I can actually tell what it is?
With a 13 perception, you're probably gonna have to be between I'd say 15 feet of the edge of that stone in any direction. This is like
Okay.
calculating. I'm going at the tip. Not getting closer than I have to, she says. Okay.
Yep.
There you go. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. All right. So you guys notice Sparrow flying toward. Well, how high are you from the ground?
Oh, let me go 10 feet off the ground this time.
Okay.
After whispering all that to Azor.
Okay. What does the rest of the party do while you guys notice Sparrow flying towards the center stone in the middle of the megalith?
Oh, I
What
do
is
want
it
to
that the
tell
rest of
them
you do?
what I'm up to.
Okay.
Can Ezio maybe do an Arcana check on these or a knowledge check?
There's something here. I'm checking it out.
Just before I give you the results of what you find, I just want to see what the other people are doing.
Mhm.
And more specifically where they're going to be going.
I'll
on the map.
follow
That's not
Sparrow.
ominous at all.
Okay. So Oster follows Sparrow.
I'm staying like, I'll stand like
Yeah.
right here. But like, do I know anything about these monoliths or whatever could be going on here? Because clearly something's going on.
I'm
Yeah,
just
why don't
kind
you
of
roll
looking
me
around to see if there's any like enemies. Just kind of looking around the area visually, doing a
Okay.
visual scan.
Oh, is the
Okay,
woman
so
familiar too?
Sakura can do a active perception check to keep an eye out, and Talia
Can
can
I
roll a history
can I
check.
have my owl be on lookout as well?
Oh
Yes, you
wow.
can. I'll let you roll a perception check for it.
Okay. And for me, you wanted a history check.
Correct.
And then
Wow.
I have to check the owl stats real quick.
Yeah, Sakura's gonna need help. She's
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
currently
Where am I?
Alright.
Papa,
So
Papa, no.
Sakura's got a hard time not shying away from these huge monoliths.
okay, so yes, I don't have the owl like as a sheet like for all the normal characters. I would just roll like it's like /R 1d20 +1 since that's its wisdom modifier.
Yeah, it's wisdom. It doesn't have. It's not trained in perception. It is training, and it does have perception. I guess
It
+3 to
owl
perceptions. So
has advantage on wisdom checks that rely on hearing or
yeah,
sight as well.
yeah. So roll with advantage, and it's a +3 perception check +3. So 1d20 +3, but with advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
Or just do /R 1d20 plus 3 twice. Or yeah. Or roll 2d20 plus 3. Oh, there we go. Okay, 17. And then you can roll it again and take the better value. 17 it is. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So Sparrow, I'll start with you because you move first. So you notice that, like buried about a few feet beneath the loose earth at the center of the stone circle is like an ancient stone box.
Hmm.
And there seems to be something carved on its lid.
Hmm.
You'll have to get really close, like adjacent to it, if you want to examine it further. That's all you see from where you're standing.
Hey, Ezio. Do you see that box over there? Do
Yeah.
you sense any magic emanating from it?
I thought you were about to ask him to go get it.
I mean, Talia, you have the mage hand, don't you?
I don't want
Would
to
you
move
like
that
to?
thing though.
Yeah. So Ezio, see if there's magic first, and then let's move it. Let's see
Uh,
what it is. Maybe it'll
Osdor will
help us.
say, if number was 4 was here, I'd make them open it.
Don't you have? Never mind.
Yeah, number 4 is dead for now.
So Ezio, you see anything?
What do I gotta roll? Arcana?
Yep.
That wasn't with advantage, was it? No.
No. You don't. You sense. Yeah, you do sense some magic here, but it's very faint, extremely faint, as if weakened.
Oh.
Oh, that's my daughter. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna give her a pacifier. Be right back.
Okay.
What's the plan? Let's get it. I want to get it. Maybe it's something the hags
Maybe it's
didn't
an
want anybody to
effigy.
see. Huh?
It's an effigy or something that they use for power.
Sure. Oh, maybe Ezio could turn it to a ash. This is getting interesting.
I'm still waiting for the Lord dump from my fucking 24 history.
And the crows are getting wilder too. This is interesting.
Oh boy.
Is Sakura mesmerized by the monoliths, or what did Paul say?
Rolled a 6 on my perception. I was just looking around
Oh,
and I did not do very
see
well.
anything?
Tree. And then he never returned.
That's not good. Part of me definitely just wants to take it.
Do
It
it
has
now,
a
balls.
curse on you.
What if it wasn't his daughter and it was one of the hags who broke free of the game and is like, "You won't let your players kill us, Paul." So we're probably gonna buy a sofa tomorrow.
Ooh.
Sofa and a love seat.
Yep.
Ooh.
So that'll be exciting.
It's going to be huge, way bigger than what we're expecting, but we'll make it
Mhm.
work.
Yeah.
So is it
And
like a lazy boy or?
no, it's just sofa and then so like a 3-seat
Oh,
love
And a
seat and then
2-seat,
like a or yeah, vice versa. Yeah, 2-seat and 3-seat.
nice.
but they're very soft and plushy
Yes.
and
Oh, they're like clouds. That's so nice. He's so good for naps.
Soft and plushy.
Yeah. Like sleeping or like sitting on like a stuffed animal.
Hmm.
So nice.
I have the patio spruced up too. I got some hanging plants.
Ooh. I don't have a green thumb. I don't know anything about plants.
I just started.
Oh, nice.
That's
I'm actually taking cuttings from one of my existing tree, and I'm trying to see if I can grow the little cuts into new plants.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's tough, but if I get one of them to survive, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. My daughter was
no
thirsty,
worries.
so I'm gonna
No
have to warm a
worries.
bottle. Have to warm a bottle with her for her, so I'm gonna give her a bottle while we play. Hmm? Okay. And I'll just put her to bed after she's done drinking.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
cute.
gonna try to multitask here.
She's like, last
Okay.
call's 2 p.m. I know my rights.
Oh, you're hungry. Okay. Okay. Let's try to find a position here that works. Okay.
I like how Paul's
Alright.
bringing us back to bonegrinder as he holds his
I know,
horn
it's
chunk.
creepy.
That's good.
The irony has dawned on me. Yes. Okay. All right. Let's have a look here. Where was I? Okay. So. Oh, shoot. Just dropped the bottle. One second. This is gonna be difficult. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Decidí que cuando temper. Okay. We're good. We're back. Whoa, what are you doing? Drink. Okay. All right. So who? So okay, yes, you did an Arcana. That's right. Okay, so the Arcana, like I said, you feel a faint energy source. We can't trace it, and it seems to be like extremely weak. Something was here before, and now it's gone. Like if
Hmm.
almost like if it's almost the best description I can give you is like something died. Something's dead, and the energy was here. It was strong. And now it's basically dead, or yeah. She doesn't want it. What's going on? You don't want the bottle? I thought you wanted the bottle. Oh, this baby. Okay. All right.
Cute.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't want the milk. What's wrong?
What do you want,
She just,
child?
she just wants daddy. I'll give her daddy. Okay. All right. So, with that information, what do you do, Sparrow, now?
Tally, can you mage hand it?
First of all, we never went over what I learned from my history check before I'm
Oh.
doing
Oh,
anything.
you're right. I did forget about that. 1 second.
I
Okay.
ain't touching shit. Alright, bro.
You're up pretty high, too. Yeah, 24 history check. Holy moly.
Beautiful.
Okay. Uh, okay. So, uh, you know that from what you can tell, the symbol that you're seeing, like the woman that's fighting this wolf creature, right? You you remember reading about what they're called as forced feigns. So basically, these are spiritual presence that were in Barovia and way before actually Strahd came and basically colonized this area. Okay, so before even Strahd's ancestors were here, came here, right, and settled. Before the war between Strahd um, and his enemies, there used to be people that lived in these parts, and they would believe and they would entrust their livelihood into these spiritual fanes, we call them. They're tied to all the elements, um, and you think that the woman you see here is one such fane. You think the woman depicted in these on these stones is would be one such creature, one such spirit. Okay, so but then according to what some scholars have stated is that since Strahd had arrived, right, and given the fact that everything that transpired at Castle Ravenloft, right, with the mist now engulfing the realm, right, you feel as if these fanes that actually held some form of spiritual hold or power within the realm, you feel like now they've been desecrated because of the mist and because of what has happened in Barovia. And so, building off what Ostor is sensing, you feel as if something's preventing its power from exerting influence in the realm, and um, so these fanes probably don't have as much power, or their power is extremely weakened. So, but if Ostor still senses something, it means that although weak, the connection has been completely severed. Okay,
Okay.
so maybe something could be done here to rekindle, or revive, if you will, the Fane. But what you heard about these Fanes, but you didn't study extensively about these Fanes. So it's not like, even with a 24, I mean, general history knowledge about the Fanes is very limited. Um, but what you can remember reading on is that, yeah, these Fanes have huge connection to the land and the elements, and they would exude power. So basically, the mist would have, in this case, would have severed their connection to the realm, and now they no longer have sway over the lands of Barovia. Right. So Strahd, through the mist, would have effectively severed control over their control over the environment. So this could be an explanation, or be a reason why Strahd has control over the land now, is because he's been able to sever the Fane's ability to or hold over the land through through the powers of the mist. Okay, so but you sense that it's not just the mist here that's a problem. Um, something would have, there's been something like something's happened here. There's something that desecrated this particular spot, and this spot, given the monoliths and all, it would have been an area that would normally have been rich, able to, for example, connect with these spirits. But now something's blocking that connection. So something has, beyond the mist, something has desecrated this particular spot, and so it would warrant further investigation to understand what exactly happened and what can be done about it if you wish to do anything about it.
Okie dokie. Now, I could mage hand whatever is being pecked at so we can see it, but I don't know if moving it is a good idea.
Hmm. Uh, what are the white, yellow thingies in front of the monolith?
I have to get closer to see.
Ah,
Oh, come on,
Always
Sparrow.
I
gotta,
can't see it from where I am.
always gotta get closer.
They're yellow. Well, they're yellow. Let me see if I can
Do
how
they
I can
look
how I
like
can describe them.
spores or
No. They look like stones from where you're standing.
stones? Fine, I'll get
Yes.
closer.
By
What
the way,
are they?
Okay.
Sparrow,
You don't have to. You
the
don't have to
thing
be
you're curious
adjacent. I
about
would
is over
say
here, right?
yes. Yes, is here.
I'm gonna cautiously
If
approach that. Very
you can stop
cautiously.
here and have a better view just from this square. Any square that's like 10 feet away from
Oh, okay.
this. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, this isn't one of them?
It is one of them, actually. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. But you don't have to move closer. You're already pretty close to the bottom.
Yes.
Baby dropped her pacifier. I don't know what I'm going to do with this baby. She's awake. Yeah, honey. You should be in bed. Remember?
Cutie.
She's adorable. Good baby. She's calm and everything. Okay. She wants to touch the buttons, though. She's reaching for the mic. She's reaching for this mouse. Yeah.
No.
Easy. Okay, she wants to play D&D. Okay, okay, so, okay, let's start. Tana moves there. I'm gonna tell you what you see, Sparrow, as you get closer. Why don't you do and just Sparrow would do this. Why
Uh-huh.
don't you just roll a intelligence investigation check for me?
Investigation.
Yeah.
Oof.
They're stones.
Okay. Um. What I'm seeing. 1 second. Okay. So, yeah, what you believe were stones initially, as you approach just slightly, now you notice that are actually bone. And
Bone.
you really have, yes, and you have to get really adjacent if you want to determine more about the nature of the bones. You have to be adjacent.
I'll do it. I need to know.
You can roll me a if you want to know more about the bones, like what type of bone or whatnot, you're gonna have to roll
Yes.
a medicine check for that.
Also,
I'm gonna call
cautiously
my
approaching
friends.
this. center thing.
Okay,
Don't want
you
to
can
see
move.
what Sparrow's
Friends,
looking at.
these look like bones.
Okay.
Help me determine what they are. Yes? No? Maybe so?
I may fuck
Oh.
off about.
Will you help me look at these
stand
bones?
guard. I ain't touching those bones.
I'll look at some bones.
Okay. Without touching anything, you guys can roll a medicine check with advantage. One of you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
I have +1 on that. So if yours is higher, you can roll.
Medicine? No.
Hold on. I have to
3.
check.
I guess I will.
All
Yeah,
yours, Sparrow.
Osdor
With
is 2.
advantage.
Oh, nice. No.
I mean,
15. Okay. Okay. So these are definitely what you can without touching anything, right? Because there's a lot of foliage on top. There's grass has grown over this. These bones have been here for quite some time. Although some seem to have been placed here more recently, so there's fresher offerings, if you will.
Hmm.
And you feel that get a sense that looking at him from without, like I said, moving and manipulating them, these are children's bones.
Of course they are.
it looks
And
like
there's
we
a
have to clean
there-
these up.
and there's
Don't
quite a bit of,
touch
and
anything.
surprisingly, for whatever reason, there's quite a bit of teeth, children's teeth lying around. What would appear like pebbles at first are actually children's teeth. There's a disproportionate amount of teeth compared to the rest of the bones. Almost as if bones have been placed there quite some time ago, but then someone would have come more recently and just sprinkled teeth here and there on the floor at the same around the same spot.
Hey, Dahlia,
Yes.
is this thing good? You think? Or at least, in opposite of he who must not
shit-
be named.
This shit is magical. It's to my knowledge, it's suppressed by the mist that Strahd caused. So maybe.
So
I'm not
it
gonna
could
say
be
for
good.
certain.
Is there some sort of a connection to the monoliths to the thing? Because it looks like there's 4, and then all these bones are in the way of each of the monoliths.
Well, I believe the monoliths are meant to represent like elements. That was part of it, right? Pretty sure. Testing my knowledge here, or my memory.
Oh, memory. About the monoliths.
Yeah, you mentioned something about them being representing like the elements.
Well, yeah. Well, spirits. More like spirits.
Okay.
So if you pay attention to the monoliths specifically, um, right there's you can notice the following animals on them. There's a bear, an owl, a goat, a wolf, a hawk,
Oh,
an elk, a panther, and a raven. Eight monoliths total, right? Um, and each monolith also bears a rough stone cavity, kind of like a shelf, if you will, carved into the rock. It's about no more than a foot deep, I would say, maybe 2 feet tall at the most. And each shelf holds a small pile of bones as well. And
Okay.
these bones seem to be fresher. Um,
children's bones?
whereas the ones on children's bones, yes, whereas the ones on the ground they're like moss covered by grass, overgrown foliage, right? They've been there for quite some time. And again, around the base of each monolith has these children's teeth sprinkled around.
I'm going to risk it. Stop me if you want, but I will clean this up.
I
do
would
you-
highly recommend not touching anything. Do not touch anything.
Your recommendation is I'm not listening to your recommendation.
And then I start like moving the ones that are the freshest looking bones, like off the
Okay.
monoliths.
Which monolith are you targeting specifically?
The ones that I'm closest to. What? Wait,
Okay.
is there one that's like the crow? Which one's the crow?
The crow is.
Yeah, you
which
said
one?
you said one of them's like a crow or something.
Yeah, I did say that. Say the crow is this one here.
Okay, I go there. I clean it up.
Okay.
I move the bones. Shift them all to the side away. So it's like a straight line from the circle. And it's
Okay.
anything that's in between the two, I'm going to clean it up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
Like,
go over to
if we-
Talia and
if
I'm
we
gonna
did-
ask Talia what the hell is going on. Like, I was thinking about that monkey. What, what's going on?
Well, I guess Sparrow wants to clean up all the children's bones scattered around.
Are we not supposed to do that?
Well, if something bad happens, we know how to blame.
Oh, okay, so we're not doing that.
Do I hear them?
I don't know. Do they hear you? Are you?
I'm not whispering.
I'm not whispering.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
whispering.
Well, for your
Okay.
information, we're here for the hags, and I'm fairly certain that the hags wanted the bones to go somewhere, and we're fairly close to the windmill too, which means they put those bones here. So I'm disrupting whatever they're doing.
I would like to inspect whatever was on here that Sparrow was looking at before.
By the way,
Okay,
that thing
move
is emanating some magical properties.
Oh boy.
Maybe
Okay, so
take a
move
look at
closer
it.
To...
Just to carefully approach.
Okay.
Look at it while I do this.
Okay.
I'm not
Wow,
touching it, I just
those
want
are-
to look at it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so I'll tell you guys what you see. Both of you can do. Well, Tal, you can do a investigation check. Sparrow, you're just moving things, so I don't think you have to roll anything. But anybody who's not actively doing something right now, that would
22.
be Sakura. Okay. Anybody who's not doing anything actively, which includes Sakura, Astor, Ezio, you all three of you can roll an intelligence check real quick.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Testing your knowledge for what?
Oh.
Whoa.
You're muted, babe.
No. No. Oh, that's advantage.
No, regular, just regular.
It looks like it's one for each.
It's
Oh.
one for
Yeah.
each.
It is once for each. Okay, so Sakura, you notice this, you remember this piece of information. So remember that the pies, the Morgatha's pies, one of the key ingredients is crushed children's bones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted you to notice this. There's quite a bit of bones layered around here, children's bones. So that means this was important enough for the hags that they would sacrifice one of the key ingredients, and quite a good quantity of those
Oh,
ingredients,
that's right.
to waste it here on these monoliths.
Oh boy.
No,
Why
there's
is
another
it-
dice.
Yeah,
Why
sorry.
so-
My intelligence was not the first one. That was Ezio. I had to change my name. So I'm trying to actually roll Osdor's. It's really
you rolled
slow. There's a huge delay on my roll 20 right now.
Refresh, maybe?
But you guys, but you have two characters that are rolled still, so, and both are under 10, so. Okay. Okay, well, I'll give it to Ostor. He could figure that out as well. Ezio, though, and it would make sense not for Ezio not to know as much because he doesn't know about the secret ingredient in the pies. I guess
Oh,
he
and he
wasn't
wasn't
here.
there. Yes.
He
Right,
wasn't
he wasn't
here.
there. Yeah. So you guys can mull that over a bit. I'll come back after putting the baby to bed, and I'm just gonna put her in her bed and come back down. But maybe you guys can mull that information over as to why they would sacrifice all these bones for this here, and I'll tell you what your result leads to, Talia, when I get back.
Are you guys gonna help me now?
Should we
Well,
just go ahead and kill the hags first, or deal with this?
I mean, there must be a reason why they did this. Like, what if disrupting whatever they were trying to do here is gonna weaken them even more? You know?
Talia rolled? You rolled pretty high. What is your feel
She
for the situation?
she's just looking at the box.
No, I mean earlier when Talia got a 24 on a history roll.
Oh,
Ju-
the
Just
monolith.
a lot of lore about these. I can't even remember what the name of the thing was that
F
these were
uh
for. It was
effigy? No, not effigy. Started with an E. Basically, these were spirits prior to
spirits
Strahd.
of the land. Once
Yeah.
the mist kind of rolled in, their power like greatly diminished.
Yep.
There's still magic here. They're not completely cut off.
Yes. So, whatever is happening here is doing that to the spirits of the land, which we're assuming is better than Strahd.
Question is, what are the hags doing?
Well, it's if anything, they're enemies of the hags. If anything, like you know, something to that extent is what I'm thinking. But you, cousin Steve, you guys know that they wasted key ingredients for the pies. So
That's
Hmm.
true.
key
Kim.
ingredients are very, very, you know, they wouldn't do that for no reason.
Okay, so just going back to what you rolled, Talia. Um, so as kind of like Sparrow, you do notice that it buried about 2 feet beneath the loose earth at the center of the stone circle is this reliquary, like an ancient stone box fitted with a weighty stone lid. The lid is carved with the sigil of a wolf's head, if you will, and it seems like you could easily open this reliquary. Wouldn't be difficult. Doesn't seem to be locked. It's just a matter of removing the lid stone.
I'm scared to open it though.
Open it. Open it. Open it.
Can I open it with my mage hand?
You certainly can.
We're gonna do that.
I'm being a bad influence on the party right now.
Yes, you are. We're gonna see what happens because I'm too curious.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're not cats, so we're not gonna get killed.
All right. So, Talia, with a really quick whispered incantation and a precise arcane gesture, um, you you materialize a spectral hand and you direct it towards the reliquary. And yeah, the reliquary is not. It's just the right weight for you to bring it towards you, and you open the lid, remove the lid with the mage hand.
Yes.
Okay. Inside, you notice a uh, like a jeweled stone. Oh no, sorry. The reliquary contains the stone blade, a stone blade. So it's basically like a, I'd say like a, uh,
Like a stone dagger?
like a type of a spear type of thing,
Okay.
but made of stone, right?
Okay.
No.
God, do I take it out of this thing now? I don't know.
Do it.
Curiosity is very much piqued.
Do
Can I lift it up with my mage hand to inspect it?
Yeah, you can try. Yeah.
Well, if something goes bad, we know who to blame now.
Okay. So you direct your mage hand to just grab the spear tip, the stone spear tip,
Mhm.
and you bring it close. Nothing happens. It's floating in your spectral hand in front of you. And as you bring it towards you, you definitely notice that it would be affixed to some form of a lance or spear. It's very ancient, extremely ancient.
Can I tell how old?
Oh, you don't have training in stone making, so it would be very difficult for you to know this. I don't think anybody here has that. If you were a dwarf, maybe I would have you roll. But unfortunately, I would say it's hard for you to tell. It's very old. I would say it's like easily close to maybe 1,000 years old, if not more. But you can't really say. You're ballparking it based on the the current condition of the stone. Um, But what you're able to do is roll a religion if you want to try to basically recall any symbol, ancient divinities or gods or religions that would have a spear like this, some form of a spear as a
25.
symbol. Wow. Okay. This guy's on fire. Okay, so somehow you probably fell on a book at one point when you were studying religion uh, that spoke about, you know, ancient divinities and gods of the lands of Barovia. But yeah, it paid off because you think that this is a some form of you're not sure to you it's not an actual weapon. It would be more like something ritualistic. It would belong to what a goddess that was known as the Huntress, and it would have been a spiritual guardian of these lands. Again, long before Strahd came,
Oh,
and
the animals
even
make sense now.
yes. But you have a sense that this tip of the spear would probably affix itself to some sort of a shaft, right? Or and this shaft would be, you know, ritualistic in nature as well. And so this is part of a bigger hole that was probably intentionally removed, right? The tip of the spear doesn't seem to be broken. It just seems to have been removed. So, provided you could find a shaft, it's possible that these two items could be combined together to like reform this ritualistic weapon.
Ooh.
I wanna
And
I wanna take the spear tip over to one of the monoliths and see if it fits in that like hole that's on the monoliths, like where some of the bones were.
yeah, it would definitely fit. So you can do that. And yeah, it fits in there, no problem. It's more than big enough to accommodate that the spear tip, but nothing happens. Nothing obvious, anyways.
Thing obvious, you say.
Isn't
But
the
you'll
statue
notice,
like pointing a weapon at something?
yes, the statue is pointing at a wolf, I believe, if I can describe here.
But is the weapon
The
whole?
one second, why
Or
did I
the
read
statue
this?
weapon is all.
Yeah, so the round stone in the center, right, between the megaliths, the face of the stone is carved with the face of a woman wielding a spear in battle against an enormous wolf, like a dire wolf, I would say, of something of equivalent size.
One of
And
the monoliths
again,
has a wolf on it, right?
and also, I just want to remind you because I maybe this alluded you guys didn't miss this part, but there's a small 2 foot hole at the center of the stone that's been carved away, leaving a patch of bare earth.
Mm.
And Talia, you could roll an intelligence check.
Intelligence. 18.
Okay, and Sparrow could probably roll it too. And I'll take whatever
Intelligence.
Val. Yeah, yeah,
Just
because
straight up.
you brought forward the the statue again. You brought it up, so.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. So both of you together kind of figure, oh, well, maybe there's that that small hole there, that carving in the center of that stone, right? That goes into the earth. Maybe the tip of the spear could fit in there.
Yes.
Oh, let's try it.
Okay.
How's cleaning of the bones though?
Yeah, you did mention you started talking about the center carving statue, right? The
Yeah.
picture of the woman fighting. So I figured you brought your attention there temporarily. You can always go back to cleaning afterwards if you want. But
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
yes, you were removing. Yeah. So actually, it's a perfect fit. In fact, it's so perfect that there's not much space other than it fits like a glove, but nothing happens.
Just leave it there.
Can Osthor look at one of the other statues, after seeing what they did?
Yeah. Which statue you want to look at?
The one clockwise from the one that they worked on.
Clockwise from the one you were looking at. So clockwise from this one. Okay. So
Yes.
this one here. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say this is the. I'm gonna put a box in. Right. This is Raven. Oh, well, it's not thick black. It's not gonna work. Let's put some red. I love red. Okay. Raven. Oh, I can't read shit. I can't read that either. Let's put green. Okay. Is this gonna work now? Raven? That's better. Um, this is gonna be what? What is it? Which animal is it? Oh, it's gonna be the elk. Okay. So we got an elk here. Elk. All right. So you approach the elk monolith, correct? So, well, you look at the elk monolith, and nothing, like, it doesn't seem to react to anything.
The elk.
Um, yep, this monolith of the elk doesn't seem to. Nothing happens after they've placed the. So, if I understand correctly, you wanted to see if this particular monolith was reacting to the fact that they placed the blade in the center stone. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah. Nothing happens. And in matter of fact, nothing happens with any of the monoliths that you started before you.
Okay. What is the hole shaped like on the elk
What do you mean
statue?
by the whole shape?
Is there a hole in each of the monoliths?
Yes, correct. Yeah, there is a. Yeah, there is a shelf type hole within each of the for each of the monoliths. Each have the same thing. These children bones.
Okay. Are all the holes the same shape? Because you said the arrowhead, when it went into the hole, it was a perfect fit. So are they
Well,
all?
yes. So that wasn't in the monolith though. They placed the arrow,
Oh,
the spear tip in this one here. There was an indent in this stone here where you have the picture of the huntress, this woman, Fane spirit that's hunting a wolf.
okay.
Yeah. But even though it's a good fit, it's a very tight, neat fit, nothing really transpired.
Were there any
Nothing
other holes on that statue?
on which statue,
The
the megalith or central.
the central one.
Okay, you can do a perception check.
Sure thing, boss. Oh, not great, fam.
You don't notice any other indents or holes.
School says Ezio flexes and cheers on Osthor. Mm. Am I done cleaning the way?
You clean this one for sure.
Okay.
You can clean others if you want. It's up to you.
I think
Ezio,
Ezio will help.
how
Okay.
does the magic look? Does it look better now, or is it still the same amount emanating from the center?
Arcana check.
Correct.
I want to see if it had any effect.
I don't like rolling for other people.
Yeah. So you definitely feel as you feel the presence of something that's slightly stronger. So you think it definitely did help.
Let's continue cleaning then. Let's do this one.
Okay, Ezio's gonna help clean the bones.
Okay. And
Does
progressively, as you remove bones and clean the remains from each megalith, you do feel the energy being stronger and stronger.
does anybody have like a spear shaft or a long stick? Like a
I have a javelin.
What
I
is
ha-
this? Is this a stick? Can we just fashion it from there? You know? Break it down. It looks like a.
Or does anybody see a spear shaft lying around?
Oh.
You can make a makeshift shaft. Like you could take your own, yeah, piece of branch or wood or whatever if you want to fix it to it. It's up to you.
Let's take a branch.
Or
There's a convenient tree like right over here.
And then are these
Flavin is
like
a
voodoo dolls?
yeah, they're basically wooden effigies.
Oh, I'm breaking those too.
Okay. Okay, so you break it and take, I guess, a piece of wood from that effigy and use it as a makeshift shaft.
Mhm.
Okay, so you affix, I guess, using rope or whatever you have in your gear, spear, um, the spear end to the piece of wood you found, and I suppose after that you guys basically reposition the the spear into that indent in the
just put
center
just pushing it in as
circle.
far as it can go.
Okay. Okay. You push it until you just can't push it any deeper, but yet nothing happens. There's something missing.
What else could be here? Hmm.
maybe the monoliths require sacrifices of the animals pictured.
I thought we made friends with those wolves. I don't want to kill the mama.
Osthor sticks Greg deeper into his pocket.
Oh wait. Wait, I see Astor doing this.
Astor
Osthor
Upon the
locks
wolf
eyes
one.
with Sparrow, and his eyes just kind of go wide, like, "Don't you fucking dare!"
It will be temporary. You can have him back afterwards. Come on. For science and magic and everything good.
Roll a
There-
persuasion.
There's an.
Yeah.
Is there an owl monolith?
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna tell my owl to come over to me. I'm just gonna pluck a feather from him, and I'm gonna clear out the space on the owl effigy and place a feather in there.
Okay. All right, so you summon your owl back to you and pluck one feather, then place it in the appropriate effigy, and then still nothing happens.
Astor, pluck some hair from your foot.
My foot?
From the wolf's foot in your pocket.
Okay, I'll do that. You can have some hair from Greg.
A little crow
Hair's not-
by my head. Come give me a feather.
Hair's not really a sacrifice. If it needs a sacrifice, I think that means
It
and
was
I
worth
just
a
look
try.
nervously at the owl.
Let's leave that as a
you
last
know.
resort. How about that?
It's okay. He can summon many more.
What are the other animals? There's a raven, elk, owl.
There is a
Wolf, I think.
Let's go back up here a second here. There is there's a bear, owl, goat, wolf, hawk, elk, panther, and a raven.
Oh yeah,
We're not gonna get any of the other ones.
Have you fuckers seen a panther?
No, I don't even know what that is.
They're big kitty cats.
For now, I'll just help in clearing out the
Bones.
bones. I'll leave the
Are there
spear
any-
where it is for now.
Are there any ravens flying around?
Yes,
Plenty
there's
of
plenty of ravens
crows.
all around. Plenty of ravens are all around.
Oh, are there
perched
feathers on the ground?
monoliths.
Maybe we should kill one
there's-
of these ravens.
No. They'll
Alright, get to it,
attack
Takra.
us. We've been good friends. Don't touch.
Yeah, and
Ostor, you can roll an intelligence check to remember
I
something.
don't.
I am upstairs. I'm away.
What are you doing upstairs?
Why did you go upstairs?
I went to check on my cats.
Oh.
Tell them to come downstairs.
Look, one of them is very cute.
I can roll for you.
What?
Where's Ostor?
There's a new sound.
And put
I don't like this
Roll.
new sound.
roll No, sorry, it's an intelligence check. Okay, where is it? Intelligence. Oh, did I roll with advantage? No, I didn't. Okay. So I rolled you a 15. So Ostor actually remembers that killing a raven is really bad luck according to the Vistani. So we're gonna believe that jazz. Just letting you guys know.
Then I look at the owl again. And I look at Talia.
Sakura,
And I kind
No.
of wiggle my axe.
no.
I mean, it's
Last resorts.
not really. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, does it really exist if it was summoned? Like,
I think if
No.
you kill the summon, it dissipates into the ether.
Yeah. It's
So
it's
then,
also
I mean,
like
what kind of life
technically
is that?
not a real owl. It's like a celestial or some shit.
Hmm, that just means it's probably more powerful.
Just want to check my familiar real quick. What exactly are you? I think I can choose, can I? Whether it's one of these. Let me see. This wants to load. Do you want to work 5e tools? That'd be nice. No.
What do you want to check on 5e tools?
Okay.
Owls?
It's gonna take forever. I was curious about on Find Familiar. It's like if I remember reading it, like you have a choice of what exactly you've just summoned. It's like celestial or something
Yeah,
else. Let me see.
I can open it here. I have it here. I'm gonna open it for you.
Yeah. Chosen form.
5e tools.
Though it is a celestial fate or fiend, your choice instead of a beast. So never
Okay.
decided what he was.
What is
I
that
mean,
new
grand scheme of
sound?
things, it doesn't change much. So, Talia,
Yes.
actually, pretty much everyone here can hear. One second here. Let me just check the result first.
That's definitely a new sound. I don't like it.
Be afraid.
It sounds like chittering, or you guys hear that? The chittering?
Like the, I hear the rustling of the bushes.
No, not that. It's like a. You know how a cat sounds when they're like looking at a bird and they're like chittering. That's what it sounds like. It's not going on right now though.
Okay.
There.
What the fuck was?
That.
Why are we here?
All right.
We're
So
trying to relax.
as you're
That's what.
as you're all
That!
scrutinizing the as you're all scrutinizing the ancient monoliths, an unsettling sound pierces the forest's eerie silence. A cackling, grating, and shrill echoes through the trees,
Cackling.
followed by the unmistakable crunch of dry leaves and twigs underfoot. Emerging
It's
from
the
the shadows
hags.
of the woods, several scarecrows, their
Oh, never mind.
straw-stuffed limbs moving jerkily, advance with malevolent intent towards you. Their attempt at stealth was betrayed by their unnerving laughter and the rustling of their ragged, weathered
Oh,
clothing.
Astar, burn them. Just burn them.
Ezio has fire too.
Oh.
Yeah, but you're the
Ezio.
pyro.
Pyromaniac, yeah.
I'm just gonna have to do something real quick.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's fucking freaky.
Right?
Now the question becomes, how many are there?
Oh boy.
I'm putting them on the map now. First.
Oh boy.
Here they come.
All right. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to stop the game here tonight because I have to get up extra early tomorrow morning. But I just wanted to at least, for instead of doing a round and starting the fight, I guess we'll start next game.
Mhm.
But yeah, next game when we start, you guys will be fighting a couple of scarecrows here.
Like a half dozen maybe.
Oh
Yeah,
geez.
Couple.
It's a couple.
Couple, he
Just-
says.
Just a couple.
Um,
Uh huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they look like this. Can I? Yeah, like this. Yeah.
Mm.
Freaking
Handsome fellas.
jabroni.
All right. So yeah, so this will be starting next game. I'm just gonna make sure they're all well positioned, so I don't have to do that next game. They're not actually on squares. There we go. That's good.
Get
That's
on your
good.
squares,
That's
boys.
exactly. Okay, there we go. Okay. So yeah, we'll start that next game, and we'll see where this all goes. And I'm so
Ooh.
happy you guys took decided to go through the forest.
Mm. Yeah, me too.
We were trying to get there as fast
Hooray!
as we could.
Love taking shortcuts. We're never taking another shortcut.
No, but I mean,
Ever.
Shortcuts are
I mean,
good
I
though.
know.
No,
I
they're
mean,
not.
the whole monolith thing is completely optional in this camping in this game, and you
Oh,
could
that's why you're
players
happy.
can completely ignore it, and it doesn't. I mean, it leads to something, but it's not. It's optional. So it's cool to see that you guys can
Okay.
explore some of the more intricate things in the game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how you guys resolve this, if you do resolve this whole monolith thing. I'm not talking about the
Mm.
scarecrows. Scarecrows is just a distraction. Don't worry about it. You fought scarecrows before. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be
Plus,
fine.
there's nothing here that, requires us to be stealthy. So, burn them. Because we were trying to
We'll
be
see.
stealthy last time to make sure that the hostages wouldn't get killed. If I remember
Mhm.
right.
Yes, You guys did come here very stealthily for the last time. Yes.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. All right, so good game, guys. I know it wasn't as much action or combat, but it was a bit more, exposure. I know we kind of had a couple of technical issues with my power outages here in the baby, but thanks for showing up and thanks for playing, and we'll pick up where we left off next Saturday.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
Awesome
Okey-dokey.
Okay,
sauce.
All right.
awesome. Have a good night, guys, and good week.
Enjoy the
night.
rest of your weekend.
Bye.
You too. Bye.
Hey, Talia.
Okay, so I am alone now. Wait. Oh no. Wolfie girl. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh man. Unfortunately, we're also ending the stream. Y'all just missed the end of it. I really appreciate you though, which means raid train. Let's go. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's see. Welcome raiders. Welcome. Lockjaw, welcome. Hey, you were not alone, right? Anyway, thanks for having my back, Spider-Man, for a cause. Resolve with violence. I got you there, Lotus. Don't worry. We're gonna take care of those scarecrows. But yeah, unfortunately, Wolfie, we are ending super early tonight. Usually we play around 3-4 hours ish, but tonight, because we just started a fight, the fight's probably gonna last like super long. So our DM decided to end the session for the night, and then we'll continue on next Saturday. Which means we're gonna do a raid train because you just raided me, so we're gonna go do that. Who was your second choice? And I'll make a new friend. 2 weeks later, I'm always alone. No, you're not, Lotus. You got me. You got, Q and your kitty cats. Raid. But yeah, if you have a second choice, Wolfie, we'll go raid your second choice. Yes, for the raid, because I'm ending too. I'm so sorry. Culprit. Oh yeah, let's do that then. Yeah, let's say hi to Culprit. Yeah. Yeah, we normally don't end this early, but tonight we did. So there was a bit of technical difficulties among other things, and then real life is getting in the way because our DM needs to wake up early tomorrow. So so we're just gonna go raid Culprit and say hi. And then you can raid and go, Wolfie. Well, stay so you can raid with me. And then yeah, that. Few announcements. I am back on night shift, which means I won't be able to stream my regular schedule on the weekdays. I'm still figuring out when I can when I can stream my stuff, but fortunately, I don't have an answer for that yet. So Saturdays is the best stable days that I have. Okay, that's pretty much it. Yes, I am. I am still in the Navy. I am actually deployable, and we are actually deploying soon, which means I'm probably gonna miss a weekend or something. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, um, yeah, I'm still in. It's still it's fortunate I'm still in because I'm 12 years in and I'm like 8 years away from retiring. So yes, I will catch you all next time. I might stream tomorrow night to make do well. Anyway, we'll do that. Look so young. Oh, thanks. But yeah. All right, good night, sweet dreams, sleep tight, sleep dreams. And if you're on the other side of the world, have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys are awesome. God bless y'all. I will catch you next time. Bye. Oh, that rain.